organization structure is used for permissions and grouping different objects such as tickets in the system. You may choose to define your organization structure based on departments or locations within your company. If you are a managed service provider, you will likely want to create a unique organization under the root for each of your customers. Users define a person's access and permissions within the system. You can create users that have permissions to log in and access the application, and other users who can be the end user on a ticket but cannot log in. After completion of this video, you will be able to define your organizational hierarchy and add your team to the system. Follow along to this video to see how to set up organizations and users. You can immediately start adding your organizations and users manually. To bulk load data or utilize Active Directory synchronizations, see Step 10, Advanced Configuration. To begin, click the Manage tab. Now, select Tools. Then, click the Search field, which is located to the right of the screen. Type Org. Now, select your organization. Here, you can create and manage your organizational structure. You can search for any organization in your hierarchy. You can also see the hierarchical view of your organizations. Education 1, Education 2. These are sibling organizations. To view child organizations of the organization, displayed here, click the Go Into arrow next to Education 2. Now the child organizations that belong to Education 2 are displayed. To return back to the organizational hierarchy, click the Root button. To deactivate an organization, simply select the Deactivate Organization button. It does not delete the organization, however, it does make the organization inactive. The Add a New Sibling Organization button allows you to add a new organization at the same level as the currently selected one. The Add Child Organization button allows you to add organizations to build your hierarchy. You can save your work by selecting the Save button, which will save any organizational structure modifications you may have made. And finally, the Save and Exit button will save your work and take you out of the screen. The Users tab below allows you to manage users. The Attachments tab allows you to attach documents that may pertain to the organizational structure. And the Groups tab allows you to manage any groups that may relate to the organization. The General tab displays the name and location of the organization. It's also the tab where you can change the logo that users of this organization will see in the top left corner of the interface. Browse to the new chosen file and select your logo, which will represent your organizational structure and the child organizations. Now, click the Tools tab to manage users. Then, click in the Search field and type Users. Click Users to create and manage users. Then, to create a new user, click Create User. Now, enter the required items for creating a new user and select the license type. The license type will dictate what the user will be able to do inside of Cloud Service Management. Self-service users can create and update their own tickets. Fixed and floater license are typically used for analysts who manage tickets, and the web service license are used for integrations. To receive more information on our organizational entitlements, go to the Manage Administration Subscription Center. Now, take a look at a typical user. Click Filter. Click the Clear button to clear out any previous search conditions. Click Apply. Click the drop-down arrow. You can either select the Edit Properties menu or just double-click on the user. Click Roles. You typically assign permissions to a role and assign groups to be a member of a specific role. Now click Groups. Jim Preety is part of the administration group. That is his primary group. Groups are a way to associate users with a particular support group to work on a queue of tickets. Groups also define permissions, such as administration rights in the system. Now that you have completed this video, you should be able to define your organizational hierarchy and add your team to the system.